Hey, what's up, Doom? How's it going? The bombs are kind of interesting here. Oh, hanging in there. I had to go fight the store today. I saw they had a Skibbity toilet toy now. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't buy one. I almost did. Just out of curiosity. They got a Skibbity toilet toy. It's like, what the hell? I still don't even fully understand what the hell Skibbity toilet even is. I still am at a loss even trying to understand it. So yeah, it was kind of funny. Hey, what's up, Hudson? How's it going? Kind of got a headache. I was going to take some aspirin, actually. I forgot to do it. You don't understand it? You don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. I got a dude in my Discord. His name is Chaos, and he's always talking about how it's such deep writing, and I'm going, huh? I still don't get it, man. I'm failing to understand something here. I just laugh. I'm like, a toy, though. I almost bought one just to see what the hell it even is. But I don't know. It was $10 for a toilet with a random toy in it. And, I don't know. I just, I don't know. Couldn't imagine the quality of toy that you would get out of that thing. It'd be funny if it's like Hanky the Christmas Poo or something. It's like a turd. Get a turd. Oh, and all of a sudden they're like looking at it, and a woman comes by and she like starts asking me all these questions, like as if I'm a Skibbity toilet expert. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what the hell this is. Like, why are you asking me? She's like, well, do you know what these are? I was like, no, I have absolutely no idea. Like, I have no idea. I just know of the meme. That's it. Oh, okay. Well, I was just wondering if you knew the difference. I was like, no. I absolutely don't. It's not even a talking toilet. It's literally like a dude's head in a toilet that sings. He literally sings. Anyways, it shocked me. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy one just to see what the hell it is, out of curiosity. They had a whole shitload of them though. And surprisingly, there was a lot that were missing. Like people were actually buying them. So I don't know what's worse, the fact that people are buying them, or the fact that they actually made them to begin with. I mean, I almost bought one, so I get it, but I just, like, more out of curiosity, trying to figure out what the hell it even is than anything. Hey, Asa, how's it going? This generation is lost. This generation is cooked. Gen Z was lost. This generation's cooked. They are deep fried. They are in trouble. Yeah, I know. I can never tell if Chaos is full of shit and he's just making a joke or if he's actually serious. I've known the guy for a long time too, and I half the time I still can't figure out if he's serious or not. I'm sure he's over there laughing. Like, I can't believe these guys actually think I'm serious. That's how I think it is. I think he's being so sarcastic. We actually think he's being, real about it. Typical Chaos fashion. He was explaining it to me, and I was just like, what? I guess it's some dude in some communist country that created it. Out of some retaliation of some election or something. I can't remember what the hell it was all about. It's so weird. He was trying to explain it. He knows more of the backstory than I do. So it is kind of a crazy story. It kind of reminds me of like Tetris, if you ever read up on that. Oh no! What happened, Asa? Because we have a crap government right now, alien. That's why. Oh, here we go. That involves that. Oh no, he got a bad back? That sucks. I have bad knees, and I'll tell you what, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It's horrible. Every once in a while they'll act up and I can't walk, and oh my god, it's so painful. They have been getting better though. So what caused mine is my growth plates in my kneecaps didn't fuse. So I'm literally like walking around with broken kneecaps, and every once in a while they'll pop and they'll come unfused again, and oh my god, it's just hell. It is so much pain. This is the worst. So I went to a knee doctor because I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. And he's like, oh wow, I haven't seen this in a long time. He's like, you won like the knee lottery. This is like 1 out of 1,000,000 for this to happen. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I won the broken knee lottery. How lucky am I? Sucks. Oh, I know it's gonna be better. I just hope it's not rioting and all of this kind of shit. I'm so tired of being lied to. peaceful protest my ass. They were burning down like entire cities. So we'll see what happens. But so far it's been a lot. Last time I was laughing because all the colleges got coloring books and Play-Doh. And I just was laughing my ass off at that. I was like, dude, coloring books and Play-Doh for like 19-year-old kids, or adults, I should say. They're not even kids anymore at that point. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, they actually had, most colleges took the day off the day after the election because it was too stressful for them. I was just laughing so hard. It was the funniest shit I've ever read in my entire life. Like, we never got no days off after the election. We would go and vote, show up the next day for class. Most people wouldn't even, like, talk about it. They just went on their everyday business like it was another Tuesday or whatever. So, anyways. You would eat Play-Doh, wouldn't you, Alien? You'd have to find out if it truly is non-toxic. You'd have to find out if that's actually the case. I seem to be alright. I can still walk partially okay. I honestly don't know if I did or not. I couldn't tell you. I don't ever remember eating it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I need health, bad. Chicken. You eat so much Play-Doh you go blind. I can't see anything. I didn't realize Bloody Tear was ready. That's helpful a lot. Now I can start getting some health. Oh yeah, it's easy to make. It's just cream of tartar, flour, and a little salt. We used to make it all the time too. Just cook it on the stove, on the pan. It's really easy. I've also made, I guess you could call it, like, slime. It's not really a slime though, but you make it with contact solution, and I think it's clear glue if I remember right. It's been a while since I've looked at the recipe. One of the funnest things to make, though, is the actual slime, like what you would get when Ghostbusters was around. They used to have this little ecto slime that you could buy, and it came in little jars, and it was all oozy and gross. So you can actually make that with it's thickener for water, believe it or not. And you get these like algae thickeners. I am so gonna die. There's no way I'm gonna survive this. And that's actually kind of fun to make too. So you like get it's something alginate. I can never remember the name of it. It's like something alginate. I don't know, Asa. People are dumb. I mean, it all started from the ice bucket challenge. You do know that, right? That's where all of that crap came from. And it's just one thing led to another. So it started with ice bucket challenge for, was it Lou Gehrig's disease? And then I remember people doing the cinnamon challenge where they would try to eat cinnamon. And that's like impossible to eat a whole tablespoon of cinnamon. But they tried it. And then I heard the condom through nose challenge. And I was like, what the hell is that? It's like they would take a condom and then suck it through their mouth and have it go through their nose. And so I was like, okay, this is getting weird. And then I heard of the blue well challenge. That's where they like literally hang themselves until they turn blue. I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna go well for a lot of people. Let's see what other ones I heard. Oh, the nutmeg challenge. I heard the nutmeg challenge. That one comes from an old World War II dare that people used to do, but you get like a couple liters of water and you put like a whole bottle of nutmeg in it and you like slam the water. And it sounds innocent, but actually nutmeg is a very potent hallucinogenic if you take it in high enough quantities. So these guys are like basically LSD tripping their balls off, you know, after you do it. But yeah, I've heard of quite a few. It may not be great, but at least I have one, and it's probably better than most of those guys, right? There's one I found out recently. An English kid in United Kingdom died from doing it. It's called chroming, and they take like metallic spray paint and spray it in a bag and then huff it. And I was like, oh, so it's literally just huffing then. What the hell are these kids doing? Like, why? That's so crazy. And yeah, the father of the kid, you know, he asked if he could spend the night over at his friend's house. He's like, yeah, sure, they'll be fine. And then next thing you know, he gets a call from the friend's parents saying that your son's dead and my kid's in the hospital. He's like, what the hell happened? Oh, they were up at night huffing paint. It's like, say what? Like, where the hell? How did they get the paint? First off, you know, like I'd be asking so many questions. But yeah, that was a thing for a while. So, dude, that's worse than drugs. What do you mean? Spray paint completely ruins your brain. Like. That's worse. That's the worst thing you could do. It's vastly worse. No, that is way worse. There's no still bad about it. That's like the worst thing you could do. No questions asked. That is absolutely the worst thing you could possibly do. Yeah, huffing paint is literally the worst thing that you could do to yourself. You can't get any worse than that. That is the dumbest thing you could possibly do. It completely destroys you. Like, there's no coming back from that. It's retarded. If you think it's not as bad, boy, you haven't done any research on that. Oh god, it was good. I think he's just trolling now. The IQ decreaser. It's the everything decreaser. I don't know. People do some dumb stuff. I don't know if alcohol markers would even have an effect. I can't say. But I could see why you enjoy an occasional Tide Pod now. The recovery upgrade? I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, Lord. No Tide Pod eaters allowed in this channel. How about that? Bam! Laying down the law. Yeah, let's just do all whips again. That seems to work well. Go eat some lead. Go play in traffic, man. That'll really enlighten you. Go jump off cliffs. Go skydiving without a parachute. It's invigorating. I do it at least twice a week. Should I get this one again? Maybe not. Maybe not yet. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not sure what upgrades that. I need the tiramisu. I'm pretty sure I can get that one. That's even a better idea, Asa. Need to read the Bible. And speaking of, I actually bought the Book of Enoch. I've been meaning to read that one. I read bits of it. That book is crazy. I don't know what to think about that book. That's an interesting book. Okay, we got Vampire Killer. Oh, it didn't give me another upgrade. Well, I guess let's go start killing some bosses. I think I have to kill a Baden or whatever. The rest of your life to figure out a solution. Well, it's gonna be hitting you really fast, Hanson. It'll hit you fast. Oh, you have read that. Well, this one comes from what I understand, it comes from the files that were in Somalia, I think is where it was. And that's where, like, the main book, I guess, was kept. Something like that. But it's kind of interesting. It's weird. It's bizarre. I don't know what to think about it. But yeah, I've read a little bit of it. It's an eye-opener. You gotta wonder how much of it is actually true and how much of it is BS. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest. It's so far out there. It almost seems like it would have to be true because it's so far out of the realms of what anybody could imagine. And it would almost have to be true because nobody would be that crazy to make something up like that. So yeah, Book of Enoch is basically about how there's, like, the devil's just like a lesser demon. He's not even the main bad guy. There's others that are like way worse. That's basically what it talks about. And there's like 12 or 13 other higher demons. It's really kind of interesting. And there's one that's like gotta be calling the shots because it's too crazy what's happening today. They'll mop you up at that point. Yeah, you'll become your own Clorox solution. Except I don't know how sanitary it'll be. It's funny. Just become a puddle. Yeah, we got another one. This one always seems to do well. I really gotta go take some aspirin. My head is killing me. Maybe I'll drink some water. Maybe I haven't drank enough water. Oh. No, I doubt you would splish. You'd have to be going faster than terminal velocity to do that. But you would be crushed. You probably wouldn't have very many bones left that weren't broken. You'd pull like an Evel Knievel instantly. I'll be right back. Thick water. Well, they use that for like old patients that have a hard time swallowing. That's like your old fogies that can't drink water, so they thicken it up so it's easier for them to swallow it. But the same stuff they thicken it up with, that's what they use to make that slime from like Ghostbusters or whatever. It's like sodium alginate and, you know, that kind of stuff. What's the difference between what? the slime in thick water is just thicker, that's all. Yeah. If you just keep adding the stuff that makes thick water thick, you'll end up with Ghostbuster slime. So you can use like sodium alginate. There's a bunch of thickening agents, I guess you could say. So yeah, you just mix it up, and eventually it'll become slime. And you put coloring in it, and that's all it is. So of course it's non-toxic, because all it is algae. That's the same crap that they put in ice cream to make the ice cream thicker. Oh, ice cream's a scam. Man, I'll tell you what, they actually blend it up to where it has more air in it, and then they freeze it with the air bubbles in there to actually make it fuller than what it really is. Oh, they're scummy. Oh, they're scummy. They're selling you air. It's so messed up. You know, like the cheap ice cream you get at the store, and it's like real soft and airy. There's like hardly anything to it. It's because there isn't anything to it. It's literally just whipped up to be air. Such a scam. Oh, yeah, you'd have to fall faster than terminal velocity, end up in like a pile of soup. Terminal velocity would just break your bones. You'd be dead. I mean, it'd break all your bones. There's no way you'd survive it. Well, I mean, there have been people that have survived not having a parachute and landing in like a bush that saved them. But yeah, if you land on like cement, terminal velocity, you're hosed. You're not coming back from that. But I don't think you'll turn into goo. Not going fast enough. Oh, I was like, what the hell is this? I accidentally ran into the merchant. Yeah, you're eating air. With the cheap ice cream, not all of it's like that, but a lot of the cheap ice cream, they blend it up as it's being frozen. So they have like, you know, the blenders going while it's in the freezer. And so it just puts more air into it, which makes more volume. So they're actually selling you less ice cream in the same amount of tub space. It's pretty scummy how they do that. No, actually you won't. You're pretty... it only takes 100 feet to get terminal velocity, mind you. So you jump out of a 10-story building, you're hitting the ground just as hard as if you're skydiving. There's no difference. You don't get any faster. Once you hit terminal velocity, you can't go any faster. So it doesn't matter if you're 100 feet or if you're 5,000 feet, you're going to hit the ground with the same force. Because you can't go any faster. That's as fast as you can go. So you have to go faster than terminal velocity before you become a splatter on a sidewalk. The only way to do that is if you have assistance. So you'd need like weights to make your terminal velocity faster. Or a rocket engine. That would definitely do it. Oh, dude, 10 feet can kill you. You can get seriously hurt at 6 feet, believe it or not. So yeah, if you land wrong a 10 feet fall, you're dead. It doesn't take much. I was actually surprised by that and doubted the data. Because I actually had a EMT license, and that's what they told us. I was like, what? 10 feet? Like, what the hell? 10 feet is lethal. So if you fall 10 feet, you can die. Like, easily, actually. So anything over 10 feet is deadly. Oh, cool. What is this? The RPG. Explosions propagate. I got the RPG. What? Are you talking about terminal velocity? Well, terminal velocity depends on weight. So the larger the mass, the more terminal velocity. Does that make sense? Hey, how's it going, Mousy? But so yeah, that's what I mean. Like you could add weight to you, and that'll increase your terminal velocity. But you'll reach terminal velocity within like 100 feet. Actually, it might be 150 feet. I'll have to look at the exact number. It's not much. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not much. So once you're past that mark, you can't go any faster. You're going to be falling at the same rate, no matter how high up you are. But yeah, the terminal velocity, your specific terminal velocity depends on your weight. Because mass determines how far you fall through air. So the higher your weight, the higher your terminal velocity. But you're still going to hit it within about 100, 150 feet. So like an airplane falling out of the sky is going to have a higher terminal velocity than a dude falling out of the sky. That's why whenever they eject out of an airplane, the airplane falls down first before they do. It has a higher terminal velocity. Or else then you'd have to eject from the bottom. So yeah, it's stuff like that. I don't know why I'm not trying to kill stuff here. So it kind of starts making sense the more you think about it. But yeah, you fall out of an airplane at 5,000 feet, it's not going to do any more damage than if you fall out of a 10-story building or 15-story building, we'll say. It's going to cause the exact same amount of damage. The boss already dead here? Oh, I didn't summon it. I thought I already did. I think I gotta go to Abaddon or Abaddon or however the hell you say that. Abaddon, Abaddon, I have no idea. Something like that. I gotta go kill that guy real quick. Then I think I gotta go make some dinner. It's already dinner time. Oh, that aspirin's finally starting to kick in. I don't know what is giving me such a massive headache today. Oh, you're heading out? All right. Yeah, it'll be a little bit for me. I got to kill this boss first, and then I'm going to head out. So, well, you take care, alien. It's from you. You, the one that did it. How dare you? I will never forgive you. And my gun. This has really been making me want to play some Castlevania, to be honest. I don't know why. I've been kind of having the urge to play Simon's Quest, even though that terrifies the hell out of me. That game is so hard. But yeah, Castlevania is pretty great. Oh my goodness. This guy's not great. This guy's mean. This guy's mean. Go away. This guy's really mean. Yeah, I got another weapon back though. It's a little easier. Oh, what? He died already? I didn't even get all my weapons back. HD. I'm trying to think what that is. Symphony of the Night is great. I have a save on that. I need to get the. I think one of the only things I need to do is get the 208% map or something like that. And I couldn't figure out how to do it exactly. There's like one little section that's I guess you can say you have to like kind of cheat in order to get to it. Oh, Harmony of Despair. Okay. One of my favorites was Labyrinth of Innocence and Curse of Darkness. This is the PS2 generation. And recently I've been playing the Castlevanias that came out on the 360 generation. I think it's called Lords of Darkness or something. That one was surprisingly fun. I never finished it, but I was actually enjoying that quite a lot. Huh. I didn't realize that one was online. But Labyrinth of Innocence and Curse of Darkness are so good. Symphony of the Night. The reason I bring up Simon's Quest, that one was on Nintendo. And it was just ridiculously brutal. They didn't make the text boxes large enough to give like North America enough detail to figure out what you're actually supposed to do. So it'll just say like a bunch of random vague stuff like go by the water and collect. And you're like, collect what? Like what the hell am I supposed to do with that? And then you're like, what water? There's like 8 or 9 places that have water. Like what do they mean? That's what made it so difficult. And then it turns out you're supposed to do it at like midnight with a red crystal equipped, or else then it doesn't even work. They don't tell you that bit. So yeah, that's why it was known as being one of the most difficult games. But with the internet, you can look a lot of that stuff up now. Oh, I definitely should get the tree. There we go. Let's get that. Well, the original Castlevania actually isn't that difficult. It's still tough, but it's not Simon's Quest tough, for sure. One of the most difficult ones was actually Dracula 3 or Castlevania 3. That one was stupid hard. That one's considered even harder than Simon's Quest, and for completely different reasons. That one's just brutal. So I haven't played many actually. The first one's really fun. It's not that difficult. It gets difficult, but it's really not that bad. Yeah, Zelda 2. Zelda 2 is, yeah, once again, it's kind of similar to Simon's Quest. That game is crazy. I've never beat that game either. That is one Zelda I've never beat. Actually, to be honest, I don't think I ever beat the original Zelda either. I'm not sure I even beat A Link to the Past. That's the SNES one. That one's pretty damn hard, too. I felt like SNES games were a little more forgiving. NES games? Oh, hell no. They were all like Dark Souls. Well, actually, even harder than Dark Souls. Like Ninja Gaiden. Oh, Ninja Gaiden. Oh, that game makes me shiver. Ghosts and Goblins. I'll never forget the first time my cousin and my brother beat Ghosts and Goblins. And it basically is like, actually, you didn't beat it. You got to go through the whole thing again, except now it's on hard mode. And then if you beat it this time, then you can actually say you beat it. They just gave up. They actually like started crying. They're like, no. It was a moment of victory followed by about 30 minutes of absolute defeat. It was kind of funny. Ninja Gaiden 3 is even harder. So I've never beat Ninja Gaiden. I always got up to like the level 5 or level 6, and I can never do it. I could never beat that damn mission. Like, I've never done it. Still to this day, I've never done it. That's a ridiculously hard game. Such a cool theme, though, with great music. Ninja Gaiden theme is fantastic. It's a great game, but damn, it's no joke. It's always the stupid falcons. Never fails. Like, you'll go and jump, and one will just swoop down and knock you down. It's like, seriously? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it's brutal. In the worst kind of way. Ghosts and Goblins. That game, I think, is even harder than Ninja Gaiden. Without a doubt. That game is stupid. Oh my god, that game is stupid hard. They actually re-released it, and I actually beat it. It was actually really fun. I need to go back through that again. It was still hard, but it was a lot easier. Okay. I think I'm pretty much done here. Yay! Alright, we did it. And we got Jonathan, and we unlocked the hand grenade. Sweet. Okay. I need to go make some dinner now. Well, we got Yoko. 10,000. That was a pretty expensive character. She must be doing something. Tragic Princess? Arcana 3, huh? I don't remember what Tragic Princess does. Where's, yeah, here we go. Guardian's Targe. This is the guy we need to unlock, is Richter Belmont. Okay, well, hey, it was nice talking with you. I hope your back gets feeling better. That's never fun. That can be brutal. And yeah, I hope to see you again. I'll be back a little later if you're still around. Swing on back by. Yeah, I better go make some dinner here. I don't have time to do another run or I would. So, yeah, we'll see you all here in a little while.